All right, here's a quick update on Weathervane and the companies associated with that. Um, I have the reason why I haven't posted in the last couple of months is primarily because of not only fatigue, um, primarily like emotional and physical fatigue. We have a lot of things going on in the house, a lot of projects in particular. Not that that is an excuse by any means, but I just haven't been able to focus on this type of content. It wasn't necessarily the most important thing to me, but also such a daunting thing because I didn't necessarily create the right systems and the structures in place in order to ensure that I can record these videos on an ongoing basis. So I fixed all of those things. I used the help of ChatGPT. I realized that a lot of the content that I was trying to record relied too heavily on me, and it required too much of my input and things like that. And so I wanted to try and find a way to do all this, achieve the success of like content that is curated for other people, but at the same point at the scale in which that I can do this more readily and easily for myself and my lifestyle. Um, Again, I feel like I've been able to accomplish that with the master lists that I'm about to show you. Um, Everything that I do and every entity that I have, every department of every company has a master list. And in order for you to, in my opinion, in order for you to succeed, in order for you to like thrive, you need a master list of some sort. It's a fail state that you can go back to. I found myself like changing this rather repeatedly, sometimes combining it, sometimes not combining it, and then going back. But I feel like now it's at a really good point where the master lists make a lot of sense. So there's that. With that said, all of the websites are for the most part like 99% complete. All of the messaging and wording and all the branding and things like that. I've also been able to get the free ideas website up and running, which is something that I've wanted to do for a while. I've also found the trigger points in which that I'm going to use in order to get more people interested in order to follow. And what I've noticed is that if you like something, right, on social media, I found out a lot of influencers more or less are using the phrases, like a particular phrase. Like for example, if you like this product, right, use the comment product in the comment section, right? And then from there, they make the comment, and then there's like AI and other services and things like that take that particular person that made the comment that said the same word and then messages them. And so I found a way to do all that, but I've also found reasons as to how to get people interested in what I'm doing without actually having my involvement. And that's kind of the key, right? I want to do all these things. I want to grow the channel. I want to make sure that I'm transparent and sharing really good stories and yada, yada, yada. But I also want to make sure that I'm doing it in a fun way that doesn't necessarily require me 100% of the time. And so I pretty much can check a lot of boxes right now. Check, 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 website done, social content done pretty much for the entire year, in addition to a couple of like viral things, which I'll go into a little bit at another video. But in terms of my content marketing strategy, it's going to be this: 80% evergreen content that doesn't necessarily involve me in my face, and then 20% virality content that does involve me. And I think that specifically is going to be a really good recipe for success that allows me the ability to do what I want to do, which is tell stories and creative storytell, in addition to being a husband, in addition to being a father, and obviously in addition to being a business owner at Penji. Every website thing that you see on this channel is 100% done by Penji, and I hope that you are able to get a little bit more value about what I'm saying here, but also what I'm about to show you on my screen. So let's get right to it.
All right, so these are the fully finished websites. All of the meta, title tags, everything is, at least to my liking. I'm sure there's going to be a little bit of things, so to speak, that need to be updated. But I just want to kind of go over a little bit more detail about what we're going to be doing. So here is the Weathervane website. Essentially, if you want to talk, there's going to be call to actions. I've also pretty much filled out all the website content. I've also updated all of the case studies. Currently, we are getting leads that are communicating with us, but to be honest with you, they actually, some of them said, well, your website's not done. So you have to finish that first. So people aren't going to necessarily trust us until the website is 100% complete. And that's understandable and fine. So all good there. So I also created videos for every single page for the most part. So you can kind of see this is the customer page. This is where all of our case studies and things like that are all located. In addition to that, there's also the services. Again, that's also has a video related to it. The recent work is going to be updated within the next 24 hours, in addition to custom imagery. So let me just kind of go over some of the custom imagery that I created directly with Penji. So I really like this character. I thought it was fun. I'm going to be basically putting in these individual customized icons, so to speak, instead of replacing all of this imagery that I think just doesn't make it as human. I think it looks fake. So here and there, I'm going to just kind of place this all. I think it looks pretty good. So again, something I'm proud of. Is it perfect? Maybe not, but I just think overall it's doable for right now. We finalized the pricing as well. Essentially, it's just gonna be 20 hours and 40 hours. Pretty simple. Could actually change. Who knows? It's just based on the needs of the business and of course the people that we're talking to. So that's Weather Vane, and the next one is going to be Free Idea. So that website is 100% done as well. What I'm realizing when it comes to content is that you need lead magnets, get people to kind of get invested into your sauce, so to speak. And so this is the Free Ideas website. This is supposed to be me. Obviously, I guess I kind of look like that, but this is there's a bunch of different images. Here it is. Bunch of different images that I found that different styles of this. So I'm gonna be using the stick figure for Free Ideas because it kind of emulates the logo a little bit. And for the most part, empowering entrepreneurs. This is who I am. That's me. Hi. Don't feel like I really look like that. My eyes are not blue. I don't understand why the picture came out that way, but I'm not going to change it because I don't feel like it. A little bit about me. I think this is going to be really good for SEO, hopefully, and then the resources. So this is the key. So the idea here is that I'm going to be posting social media content, asking people that basically says, hey, comment the word command center, or comment the word sales, or whatever that phrase is. I'm going to get people to do exactly that. And then as soon as they make that comment, they're then going to move forward with where is it? Free Ideas. So as you know, I actually have a master list for everything. So this is going to be the content counter. You will be able to download this shortly. I'm kind of keeping it to myself to perfect it a little bit more. But I essentially have the social media content calendar all done, and this is pretty much for the entire year. I also have LinkedIn and Twitter pretty much all done. Content ideas. Now, this is more or less what I'm trying to accomplish, so I can not only hold myself accountable, but at the same time just be able to, streamline content. So within the next 20 minutes or so, I'm actually going to be creating all of this content right here. And then all the stuff in orange, I'm just going to be creating. And then once that's done, I'm going to change the color, indicate that it's 100% done. The same goes for Dear Dads. Again, very similar format, content ideas, all in orange. I'm, pretty much doing all of this. So this is the content. This is how we're going to be doing it. I'm trying to find a way to streamline this as best as I can that not only involves me, but doesn't involve me. I think the stuff that does involve me needs a little bit more special treatment. All of this stuff right here, believe it or not, doesn't actually need me. This does, and obviously this does. So the amount of things that need my attention versus not need my attention are, I think, are astronomically high, and high in the sense that they don't need me. It's going to be a lot of like faceless content. So this is the quick update that I've made. In terms of customer count, within the past couple of months, haven't been focused on it. Just going to be honest. Haven't been focused on it at all. Don't think now is the right time to actually go out and get more sales. I'm just trying to hunker down a little bit more and focus to the best of my ability on what matters most. And then I think after I get a good rhythm here, that's when we can start really diving in and getting more sales. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.